All right, so some personal preparedness and factors to consider before becoming a parent um, are financial stability. Um, Becoming a parent is pretty expensive. So making sure that your finances are stable is something to consider. Level of education is also something to consider. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that like you have to have all the education you'll ever have before you have children, but it's something to think about. For example, like I said, um, some of my friends that I went to college with are still going to college when I've been graduated. Sorry, for 4 years. They're still in college because they have kids. The reality is they couldn't take as many classes each semester as I could, so I got done a lot faster than they did. So it's just something to think about. Um, Something else to think about is, are you emotionally mature enough to put your own needs secondary to the child's needs? Once you have a child, the child's needs are more important than yours. Now, that being said, like your need of going to sleep is going to be interrupted by the child crying, right? Or things like that. Are you physically mature and healthy? The optimum age for childbearing is from 20 to 35. So that's the optimal age to have children, is between those ages. Earlier or much later than that can cause some, is a little bit of a higher risk of birth defects, and we'll talk about that. Are you in a stable and healthy relationship? Even if like the parents decide to split up later, like they're still the parent of the child, so you'll still have to have something to do with that child. Um, and so you'll have to somehow communicate with the other parent, unless one parent completely loses custody for whatever reason. But in general, like you'll need to be able to maintain enough of a relationship with the other parent that you can still communicate and it will be okay. And do you have social support? Are there people in your life who are going to be there to help you if you have a child? Are your friends or your family members going to help support you? Because doing it all on your own is going to be hard and exhausting. So I'm going to show you this video just because I kind of think it's funny. And I could this one's dad's changing diapers. I could very easily find one with mom's changing diapers, but this one is just kind of funny.
You need a diaper? You need a diaper? Diaper change. Thank you.
Oh my god.
The bottom Anyway, I just thought it was kind of funny because that is also something to consider. Are you ready to change diapers, right? Just like Isla said, told Jimmy that changing the diaper is super important. Like, it's not fun, but are you okay with doing it? Okay. All right. So in your pocket, there's a questionnaire that is called Would I Make a Good Parent? I want you to take a couple minutes and fill out that questionnaire, see how you do, answer the questions that are there, um, and then come back and um, pick up this video when you're done with that. All right. So now that you've done that questionnaire, we're going to talk about some ways that parenting skills can be developed, because you may have found some things that you do awesome already. You may have found some things that maybe you might need to work on, and that's okay. We're going to talk about some ways that these skills can be developed. One is taking risks. Sometimes it's important to just try something new. Okay. Trial and error. Again, try something, see if it works. If it doesn't, try something else. We can ask and observe other people. So, see what works for other people. Try that. Learn from mistakes. Mistakes are awesome, but only if we learn from them. We can study parenting books. There are a lot of parenting books out there that can help. And we can continually evaluate, see what's working, see what's not working, what we can change, what we could do better. So, what are some demands of parenting or hard things that parents have to deal with? Some demands, some things to note is that being a parent will not cure loneliness. Sometimes people think like, oh, but if I have a baby, then I'll never be alone. And so like, I won't be lonely. I promise you it's not true. Okay. I don't know about you, but I've been in several situations where I've been surrounded by people, but I've still felt lonely or alone. Okay. Being a parent isn't going to change that. It's a lifetime commitment, right? My parents are still my parents, even though I don't live with them. They're my parents for my entire life and for their entire lives. It also takes a lot of energy to be effective. Takes a lot of energy. It costs a lot of money. And we have to be able to give without expecting a return. So be willing to give kids things without expecting things in return from them. All right, so here are some other demands. This kid doesn't want to go, even though we've repeatedly told him we're not going anywhere. He has a cereal bar in his left hand, but he wants the cereal bar in his right hand. Someone ate all the muffins. It was him, and now they're all gone. Her brother joined her for breakfast. It's not okay. I wouldn't let him finish eating dirt. I threw away the gum he was chewing that he'd found on the side of a trash can in Old Navy. She keeps dropping her fork. All right, I'm going to show you this video that this mom came up with about what it's like to be a mom.
Get up now, get up out of bed. Wash your face, brush teeth, comb, sleepy head. Here's your clothes and your shoes, hear the words I said. Get up now, get up and make your bed. Are you hot, are you cold, are you wearing that? Where's your books and your lunch and your homework? And grab your coat and your gloves and your scarf and hat. Don't forget, you gotta feed the cat. Each breakfast is for tell us it's the most important meal of all. Take vitamins so you will grow up one day to be big and tall. Please remember the orthodontist will be seeing you at 3 today. Don't forget your piano lesson is this afternoon, so you must play. Don't shovel too slowly, but hurry. The bus is here, be careful. Come back here. Did you wash? Be side, don't play rough, would you just play fair? Be polite, make a friend, don't forget to share. Working out, wait your turn, never get along. Don't make me come down there, clean your room, wash your clothes, put your stuff away, make your bed, do it now, do we have all day? Were you born in a barn, would you like some hay? Can you even hear a word I say? Sir, let's all get off the phone. Don't sit so close, turn it down, no texting at the table. No more computer time tonight. Your iPod's my iPod, if you don't listen up. Where you going and with whom and what time do you think you're coming home? Say thank you, please, excuse me, makes you welcome everywhere you roam. You'll appreciate my wisdom someday when you're older and you're grown. Can't wait to have a couple little children of your own. You'll thank me for the counsel I gave you so willingly, but right now I'll thank you not to roll your eyes at me. Close your mouth when you chew, would appreciate. Take a bite, maybe two, but the stuff you hate. Use your fork, do not burp, or I'll set you straight. Eat the food I put upon your plate. Get an A, get the door, don't start with me. Get a grip, get it here, I'll count to three. Get a job, get a life, get a PhD, get a dose. I don't care who started it, you're grounded until you're 36. Get your story straight and tell the truth for once, for heaven's sake. And if all your friends jumped off a cliff, would you jump too? If I said it once, I've said at least 1,000 times before that you're too old to act this way. It must be your father's DNA. Look at me when I am talking, stand up straighter when you walk a place. For everything and everything must be in place. Stop crying or I'll give you something real to cry about. Huh. Wash face, brush teeth, put PJs on, get in bed, give a hug, say a prayer with love. Don't forget, I love you. Tomorrow we will do this all again because my thoughts are never better to believe the reason why. Because I said so, I said so, I said so, I said so. I'm the mom, the mom, the mom, the mom, the mom.
All right. I just thought that gave some more insight into kind of what being a parent might be like. So I'm going to end this one here and I'll see you in the next video.